The terrifying collection included 35 adult Bolivian blue-legged bird-eater tarantulas, which officials said were as big as a human hand, as well as 285 juvenile tarantulas. Hello everybody, I know you have heard of snakes on a plane, but what about tarantulas on a plane?
I have had it with these motherfucking
Spiders
on this motherfucking plane.
Today we're going to be talking about a man who tried to smuggle hundreds of bugs, including bird-eating tarantulas. But before we get into the story, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 550 subscribers. Thank you.
We received a report from the security staff at the Jorge Chavez International Airport. In the report, they indicated that they found a Korean citizen in possession of wildlife specimens.
As they mentioned, a 28-year-old South Korean traveler raised eyebrows at Lima's Jorge Chavez International Airport on November 8th, 2024, when his unusually lumpy stomach caught the attention of security. Turns out, it wasn't just extra luggage or extra clothes he was trying to get through the airline. It was actually 320 tarantulas, 110 centipedes, 9 bullet ants that he had stashed in bags strapped around his torso. Was he just trying to bring in his emotional support spider?
Yeah, we have a lost and found. I can definitely check on that for you.
Okay.
What'd you lose?
Well, I accidentally left my emotional support tarantula there.
Also, how did nobody notice this before he even got on a plane? Were the tarantulas also wearing some kind of boarding pass? Somebody is for sure getting fired. There must have been many warning signs before he even got on the plane. Or what if any of those insects would have escaped? For instance, the bullet ant that he smuggled in bite is known as one of the most painful bites known to man, which actually makes you feel like you got shot by a gun.
At the time of the arrest, it was observed that the citizen had placed these specimens in small Ziploc bags with filter paper. They were placed around his body, contained by 2 girdles.
I can't even think about what's his end goal here, especially packing them that way. They look like they're already dead. Like, what do you get out of that? You're smuggling in tarantulas for them just to die in transit. The terrifying collection included 35 adult Bolivian blue-legged bird-eater tarantulas, which officials said were as big as a human hand, as well as 285 juvenile tarantulas. So you might think, why trade tarantulas and smuggle in these kind of bugs? Well, these tarantulas alone go for $150 or more. So there is a market for illegal insects, just like there's a market for any illegal animal. There's a huge illegal tarantula trade that's growing in places like South America, Africa, and Southeast Asia. Poachers target species that are rare, colorful, or unique, often depleting local populations and threatening biodiversity. Yes, so when you do this kind of illegal bug or illegal animal, you're introducing an invasive species into your environment. For instance, like goldfish or lionhead fish, I think in Florida too. There's too many invasive species when you move one insect or animal from one place to another. So that's important to know and actually not do. It's better to conserve your local environment with the species that they have instead of introducing new things that can end up killing more of your natural local wildlife. Another thing I wanted to cover is that smuggling this kind of stuff is not a one-man job. 100% he had some kind of crew behind him doing this. He couldn't have caught, packed, and tried to ship this all himself. And if he did, he's obviously not a genius and he didn't get away with it. But if he had that many tarantulas and that many insects, he was easily making in $10,000 or more. I just wanted to cover another case of insect smuggling that is similar to this case. They have Colombia Airport. Somebody got caught with all of these tarantulas. I just want to see this story. First thing, at least these tarantulas are alive compared to the other guy that had them dead in Ziploc bags and tubes. Also, having them in chess set and they were in loads of board games, as he's saying there, that's way smarter than taping them to your body, bro, with a girdle. Like, where do you think To be honest, how did he think the tarantulas are gonna survive that close packed together to his stomach and that closely packed in Ziploc bags? Wouldn't it, like, kill them? Or am I wrong for that?
Una carga de juegos de mesa que iban desde Colombia con destino final Ciudad de México. Gracias a la información oportuna suministrada por las empresas de carga que observaron esta situación sospechosa, acudimos de inmediato, encontramos las tarántulas.
That's how we transport tarantulas and spiders. We just put them in small, tiny bags. Like, that's the way we do it. There's no safer way. I like that sandwich container seemed way safer and better than these tiny little Ziploc bags. See, and at least this story takes it to say exactly where they go, to an animal care center for treatment, because they should be reintroduced to their natural environment, not just killed or sent to a zoo. All right, so that's the story of the Korean gentleman who got caught with 320 types of insects and his bird-eating tarantulas, and similar stories with tarantulas getting smuggled through board games. So what are your thoughts on this bug smuggling ring? Let me know in the comments below. Did you know this kind of market was even out there? Again, thank you for watching the video. I'll see you on the next one. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.